Hey, welcome to this very quick and energizing vinyasa flow. We will start in a comfortable seated position, either crossing your legs or kneeling and sitting on your heels. Place your hands gentle on your knees and close your eyes. Arrive on the mat and start to deepen your breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth. With your next inhale, open your eyes, straighten your arms to the sky, shoulders away from the ears, engage your core, and with the next exhale, bring your left hand to the mat and side bend to the left. Important is that your sitting bones stay rooted on the mat. If you want to have a deeper stretch, you can also bring your underarm on the mat. Don't forget to breathe and shoulder away from the ear. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale, come up, straighten your arms to the sky, and exhale, bring your right hand to the mat and side bend to the right. Both sitting bones stay rooted, and as mentioned, if you want to have a deeper stretch, bring your underarm onto the mat. Shoulder away from the ear and breathe. Inhale, come up, straighten your arms to the sky, engage your core, and exhale, bring your arms to the front of your mat and find your way into a tabletop position. Untuck your toes, shoulders over your wrists, and hips over your knees. We will start to warm up our spine with some cat and cows. With your next inhale, drop your belly, arch your back, and look up. Press into your mat and grab the mat with all of your 10 fingers. Exhale, round your back, look towards your navel. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, round your back and look towards your navel. Inhale, arch your back, try to press into the mat. And exhale, round your back. One last time. Inhale, arch your back, look up. And exhale, round your back and gaze towards your navel. Then find a neutral position, untuck your toes, and find your way into your first downward facing dog. Paddle your heels. Take your dog for a walk if you want. Do what is best for you. Try to grab the mat with all of your 10 fingers and shift your weight into your whole hand so that your weight is not just in your wrists. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears and find stillness. With your next inhale, look up and take little baby steps to the front of your mat. Your big toes are touching and let your upper body be heavy over your legs. Your legs can slightly be bent and catch the opposite elbows. We will come into our ragdoll and sway side to side, go up and down, to open the back side of our legs. And with your next inhale, come up into a standing position, vertebrae by vertebrae, arms over your head to the sky, and exhale, bring your palms in front of your heart. Inhale, find your way into a chair position. Your big toes are touching, your knees are touching. Tuck your pelvis slightly in. Engage your core, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, bring your palms to the heart and hook your left elbow to your right knee and twist to the side. Open your chest to the side and try to square your knees and your hips. With your next inhale, try to shift your weight into your right heel and lift your left leg. Try to straighten your left leg to the back and come into a high twisted lunge. Your hands remain in front of your heart, chest is still open to the side, front leg is bent, and if you want a little support, you can also bend your left knee to the ground, but if you want to have a challenge, straighten your leg. With the next inhale, open your arms to the side, and exhale, come into your twisted reverse. Your right hand is touching your left leg and you open your chest to the sky and arch your back a little bit. Inhale, come up, and exhale, place your left hand next to your right leg and your right foot and come into your low twisted version. Your right hand is pointing to the sky, and with your next inhale, try to lift your right leg and come into your side plank version. If your left leg is still bent, like that, you can shift your calf to the side for that little support and straighten your right leg to the back of the mat. Try to engage your core and to push the mat away from you. And breathe deeply. With your next inhale, bend your right leg. Try to touch it with your right hand. Stay here. And with the next exhale, find your way into your plank position, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Try to paddle your heels, push the floor away from you, grab the mat with all of your 10 fingers. With the next inhale, bend your knees, look forward, and find your way to the front of your mat, either by jumping or taking step by step to the front of the mat. Inhale, come into your halfway up, straight spine. You can touch your calves, your ankles, or the floor if it's in your practice. And exhale, come into your forward fold. Inhale, come into a standing position, arms over your head to the sky, and exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, come into your seated position, into your chair. Big toes are touching, knees are touching, pelvis is slightly tucked in, shoulders away from the ears, core is engaged, and exhale, palms in front of your heart, and hook your right elbow to your left knee and come into your twisted chair. Try to square your hips and your knees and try to open your chest to the side. With the next inhale, look towards your toes, shift your weight in your left toe and in your left foot, and try to lift your right leg off the ground and straighten it to the back of the mat and come into your high twisted version. Try to open your chest to the side, palms in front of your heart. Inhale, open your arms to the side, and exhale, come in your twisted reverse version. Your left hand is touching your right leg. Your chest is open towards the sky and towards the front of your mat. And breathe deeply. With the next inhale, come up, and exhale, place your right hand next to your left foot and come into your low twisted version. Push the floor away from you. The front leg is bent, the back leg is straightened, or you put your right knee on the ground for a little support. And with your next inhale, you will lift your leg into your plank, side plank version. If you are still in your banded version, bring your calf to the side of the mat and straighten your left leg to the back of your mat. Engage your core, push the floor away from you, left hand is pointing towards the sky, and then bend the left leg towards your chest and try to touch it with your left hand. Stay here for a couple of seconds, and with your next exhale, come into your plank. Push the floor away from you. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Knees are off the ground. Come into your back bend. Look up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Try to catch your breath. Paddle your heels if you want, or find stillness. With the next inhale, look towards the front of your mat. Bend your knees and then bring your feet to the outer edge of your mat and find your way into your yogi squat or malasana. Your knees are pointing outwards. Bring your palms towards your heart, in front of your heart, and try to push your knees to the outer edge with your elbows. If you have problems to keep your balance, you can also put a towel, a block, or a book under your butt. Stay here, straighten your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Then find your way into a seated position. Straighten your legs to the front of your mat. Try to keep your back straight. Inhale. Bring your arms over your head, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, find your way into a forward fold or Paschimottanasana. The most important thing is that you don't round your back. So keep your back straight and try to touch your thighs with your belly first and make your way forward. You don't have to catch your toes for a deep stretch. You can also have your hands on your calves, straighten your back, feel a big stretch, or touch your ankles or your toes. Breathe deeply. And with every exhale, find your way into a deeper version of this stretch. Surrender to this moment. And with the next inhale, come up, arms over your head, shoulders away from the ears. And with the next exhale, find your way into a laying position. Bring your feet to each corner of the mat. Your palms are facing to the sky and find your way into your Shavasana. Connect body, mind and soul and find some stillness. Even when you move your body just for 5 minutes a day, you will see results. So if you wake up and you have the feeling that it's not your day, then fight your inner demons and step on the mat. It's worth it. Then start to wiggle your feet and try to bring a bit of movement in your wrists. Stretch your arms over your head and come into your morning stretch as if you got out of bed, and stretch. And then find your way into a seated position over to the left side or the right. Close your eyes and bring your hands gentle on your knees. With the next inhale, bring your arms over to your head, palms touch. Exhale, palms in front of your heart. Thank you very much that you found your way to my yoga practice today. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.